Hello, and welcome to Read Us a Story. What shall we read today? How about The Terribly Friendly Fox by Susanna Lloyd and Ellie Snowden. It was the night of the party. There had been so much to do. But now the dance floor was polished and the chandelier was shining. And this was the finishing touch. Ta-da! Just in time too, because here were the guests. How splendid they looked! I was wearing my new bow tie, quite daring though I do say so myself. But then an unexpected guest arrived. Oh dear me! Several of the elderly rabbits fainted, and Mr. Wilberforce hid in the trifle. After all, we had heard some rather alarming things about foxes, and this was the wily fox, was it not? But it turns out we had misunderstood. He explained that he was an entirely reformed character. He had changed his name to Gerald, and was now a vegetarian. Well, we needn't have worried. Gerald turned out to be the life and soul of the party. He proposed a toast to new friends. How very charming! Such delightful manners, too. But it looked like some of our guests were a little late for dinner. I do hope Gerald didn't think they were being rude. And boy, could that fox sing! But goodness me, who had forgotten to eat up their delicious puddings? And why ever did the music end so suddenly? Anyway, no one seemed to mind, because Gerald was making the most marvellous balloons for everyone. Even the voles, who are usually so shy and retiring, were queuing up to get one. Don't let go now. And then Gerald had the most amusing idea. What could be better than a spot of musical chairs? Ready, steady, go! I squeaked. Only, how very odd. Someone must have put out too many chairs. No matter, because after that, Gerald put on a dazzling show of conjuring tricks. He even made Lady Agatha's gold pocket watch disappear before our very eyes. Bravo! We all cheered. Gerald promised he would make a few more things disappear later on, if we insisted. Do you know, I don't think we've ever met anyone quite so suave and debonair. Why, he even swept Margaret clean off her feet. How we all lost ourselves in the dancing. Talk about the time of our lives. Whatever was next? Oh, yes! As Gerald said, a party isn't a party without a game of hide and seek. No peeking, I promised. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming, ready or not. What clever hiding places they must have found. But how very rude I was. I almost forgot to offer Gerald one of our little nibbles. He said not to worry. The other guests had been keeping him well fed. In fact, he was a trifle full, but might be able to fit in one last bite. Now the night was nearly over. There was just enough time to play pin the tail on the donkey. Mind you, it did turn out to be a tad more tricky than I thought. What with the polished floor. Whoopsie! Oh, terribly sorry, madam. Do please excuse me. You know, I'm surprised we didn't have some sort of an accident. Well, I never, I gasped. It turned out I'd hit the target after all. Hooray! But my goodness me, where was everyone? I suppose they must have all gone home. Well, I'm sure I speak for us all when I say it was the best party we've ever had. But I was rather exhausted. Perhaps Gerald can host the party next year. And that was The Terribly Friendly Fox by Susanna Lloyd and Ellie Snowden. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, be sure and like the video. And remember, you can always subscribe to the channel at Read Us a Story. Thanks. Bye!